Wow, lovely. Always remember to forget. Always remember to forget the things that made you sad, but never forget to remember the things that made you glad. The friends that proved untrue, but don't forget to remember those that stuck by you. Always remember to forget the troubles that have passed away, but never forget to remember the blessings that come some each day. A motivational poem to inspire action. It's extremely easy to think that your actions, deeds, and thoughts are insignificant to the world and the people around you. I am reminds you of the influence power you have to contribute to the events in this life. You are here in this universe and you can choose to make life better and make it worse. Yes, little old, you can make a difference. You can decide to help someone or some cause, or you can choose to hurt someone or derail a cause. So don't take for granted the choices you may consider them carefully, because you do indeed hold the power to set the outcome of many situations. I know not whence I came, I know not whither I go, but the fact stands clear that I'm here in this world of pleasure and foe, and out of the mist and murk, and the truth shines plain. It is my power each day and hour to add to its joy and its pain. Desiderator. Ha ha! Wow. Go pleasantly amid the noise and the haste, and remember that what peace there may be in silence as far as possible without surrender. Be on good terms with all persons, speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even to the dull and ignorant. They too have their stories. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain or bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your career. However humble, it is the real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself, especially do not feign affection, neither by cynical be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in a sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here, and whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive Him to be, and whatever your labels and aspirations in the noisy confusion of life. Keep peace in your soul with all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams. It is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful. Haha, strive to be happy. Still and rise. Beautiful. Oh my God, lovely. No, we're having great fun. But don't forget to breathe. It's all about it's an educational factory. We have to stick with the breath, with the cord, and the posture is very important. You have to hold the breath at your root chakra, so from here to here it just flows rhythmically, and 1.1 breath. Okay, you can do it. Still at rise. You may write me down in the history with your bitter and twisted lies. You may tread me in the very dirt, but it's still like dust I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? Because I've walked like I got oil melt wells pumping in my living room, just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high. Still I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken both head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries? Does my hot bottiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard because I laugh like I have got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You cannot shoot me up with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your headfulness, but it's still like air and rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I have got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise up from the past that's rooted in pain. I rise, I'm black vein leaping and white dwelling and swelling. I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise Into a daybreak that's wonderfully clear, I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I'm the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. Beautiful, we did it. Life. Our entire life is made up of choices. What we decide, the action we take, the attitude we display, all represent the steps of life. Sometimes we take two steps forward, one step back. Some of us take baby steps, some of us take giant steps. But the secret is not to let that one step back turn into a failure. Learn from the back steps and keep on stepping toward in the dance called life. Hope is the thing with feathers. Hope is a thing with feathers that stretches in the soul and sing the tunes without the words and never stops at all. The sweetest in the gale is heard, and so must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chilliest land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it called, asked a crumb of me. Do it anyway, Mother Teresa. People are often unreasonable, illogical, and center forget them anyway. If you're kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you're successful, you will win some false friends, and some true enemies succeed anyway. If you're honest and frank, people may cheat you. Be honest and frank anyway. When you spend your years building, someone could destroy overnight, build anyway. If you find serenity and happiness that may be jealous, be happy anyway. If good you do today, people will often forget tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give the world your best anyway. You see, in the final analysis is between you and your God. It was never between you and them anyway. On this, I remember a beautiful poem. I don't know the exact verse. And thus speak Lord Jesus unto us. He says, you call me light and see me not. You call me way and walk me not. You call me grace and grant me not. You do this. Like everything, and you call me beauty and see me not. You call me wise and hear me not. You, and then he's in the end he says, if I condemn you, blame me not. It's so great. It's the absolute truth, God. I'd love to have conversation with God every morning, The whole day, whatever goes on, I cannot wait to wake up at 3 in the morning and have a conversation with God. But He doesn't speak to you until you're in the meditative mood. You keep in your, in a japa, in your prayer power, you stay when you're deep into you, and then He overcomes. So that reminds me, as a child, I was a teenager. We were doing the aarti. And one day I was very, very mad. Angry, upset at myself. So I was, I put a lot of oil in my hair and wore a night dress, and I was doing the aarti, and Mummy took the aarti from me and says, do you know, during aarti, God is always there and listening to you and seeing. When you come I don't even allow you to come like this in presence of a bhangi, and here you come in God's presence like this. Remember, how are you is a greeting, not a question. Like, when you come in presence of God, and don't come with a sad, sorry, and ugly and angry face. Come with a smile, like, you welcome Him. So he'll come. He always comes during the aarti. So I was young, and I believed 100%. So we will, when the aarti time, I would do the Satyanam, 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 Jai Sri Vaheguru, 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 until I could feel the God's presence, and then the aarti would start. And so when we talk to God in the morning, it's the same exact thing. We have to feel His presence before we could speak up. Okay, so isn't that fun? It's so much, it's so lovely to talk to Him. But when He gives you the answer back, I'm like, you're too smart for me. You are way too smart for me. And then I do the Om Ganganpate job, and then the wisdom comes within me. And then it's goody, good, good, good. We love you all. Love you, God.